أعزائي المشاهدين، أهلا وسهلا بكم من جديد مع برنامجكم الأسبوعي برنامج رؤيتي. كما عودناكم في كل أسبوع نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات، قصة نجاح أتتنا من الهند إلى الإمارات منذ عام 2001. Mr. Mohammad, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you very much. We are so lucky to be here with you in your company. Our team said to you, welcome in our program. And we would like to know about yourself. Who's Mohammad, when he came to this country at the first time, and what he's doing at this moment.
Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravid, Utkal, Banga, Vindhya, Himachal, Yamuna, Ganga, Uchchal, Jaladhi, Taranga.
I came to UAE in 2001. I started my career here as a fresher.
Yes.
And slowly, gradually I developed my skill and everything, and then I entered into business.
Mr. Mohammad, the one who come from India in 2001, and he was complete at 21-year-old, right?
Yes, I was.
To start his career in this land of opportunity, that what you mentioned before this interview.
Yes.
How did you know about this land of opportunity? From your cousin, from your friends?
No, my father used to visit this country
Yes.
frequently, in a month at least twice. He used to visit, and we had a family business there. So my father was visiting regularly for business purpose
Yes.
to UAE.
To starting the business here, we start working as an employee first 3 years before we start change our field in the business. Tell me about from 2001 to 2004, what we was doing at the first 3 years.
I was working with one of the local group
Yes.
as a marketing executive, and I learned the country first, the culture, economy, everything I have learned from there.
Yes.
And then I changed my mind. I entered into real estate business. I established a real estate company. Then I.
Why you choose the real estate?
That was the beginning of real estate and the freehold property in this country, and it was booming at that time.
I have a vision. I know sometimes what's happening in the future. I sell my company before the crisis
Before
came.
the crisis came.
How you feel the crisis? How did you know about the crisis?
No, I did not know. I thought, see, our calculation, I was doing a calculation that when I should enter into business and when I should exit. So
Yes.
I just followed my calculation.
Very good. If I want to talk about the country of UAE, so I have to mention that we're living between more than 200 different nationalities.
Yes.
So the Indian guy who come here at the first time, you was confused when you find yourself between all those nationalities, or you don't feel any change?
No, I did not feel. When I arrived here, I did not feel any difference. That I'm away from home.
Yes.
This was the first thing which gives you comfort when you go to a new place. The first thing you will see, are you comfortable or not? That is more important.
2007, we find the company, it's already working, and we take it from, or we buy it from someone, right?
Yeah, I took over the company.
Ishrak.
Ishrak Contracting.
Can we talk about Ishrak when it was born, before you tell?
Ishrak was established in UAE in 1975.
MashaAllah.
And since then there was previous owner who was running the show, running the company till 2007, and from 2008 I took over the company. At that time the company was doing mostly private housing projects.
Yes.
When I took over the company, started, and I continued with the same pattern, same business.
Yes.
And slowly, gradually, I shifted the trend of old culture in the company to commercial. We entered into commercial projects,
Very nice.
buildings, warehousing, industrial projects, staff accommodations. So now we are, alhamdulillah, mostly in commercial projects.
Now we completed 12 years, and in this 12 years there is many things happening. Crisis come, Corona, challenge, and we are talking about the country which you have to be always in the top. Sheikh Mohammed Rashid Al Maktoum, the leader of Dubai, His Highness mentioned in his book that we have to be number one, and if we reach number one, it's hard, but the hardest to stay on the same level. How we can be always in the top, Mr. Mohammed, and never go any step back in the business?
Hard work, honesty. These two things these two are the pillar of your.
But when I talk about the situation of any contractor, so he will be between the consultant and subcontractor, bank owner, so he have always the headache, all of it on his
Headache.
side.
See, you go to any business, there is headache.
Yeah.
Nothing is easy to do without headache. None of the business are without headache. It's all about how you manage your business, how you control the things. Sometimes some people in our business, they get panic. You have to have patience.
When I ask about the relation between you and your employees, you answer me easily, so go to ask them behind me. So you're sure about this relation. So I ask you how you can keep the relation strong between you and more than 300
We treat them like a
different
family.
employees.
We treat them like a family. I never dealt with them like they are my staff. They are I always talk to them that Ishrak family. We are one family.
Yes, alhamdulillah.
We never make any difference between staff and the owners.
So we are working only G+1, G+5, or we are can work anything?
Up to ground plus 12.
Up to ground.
Yes.
And what we are planning for the future, Mr. Mohammed?
We have a plan for the future that like this year, last year what was the target, this year I have another new target. So every year there is a new target, new goal is there to achieve. So this year also, alhamdulillah, we have bigger goal than last year.
Before 5 years, we celebrate that we won for Expo, and it will be Expo 2020 here. Corona come and change everything in the world, not only in UAE.
Yes.
So did you prepare anything for Expo, or have any project in Expo area? Or
Expo area, we are mostly in the local properties,
Yes.
Local landlords. Mostly our clients, 90% our clients are locals.
And mainly our project in Dubai, or we have out of Dubai any project?
Dubai, we have a branch in Sharjah also, but from this year we have not renewed our office and agreement license. We are waiting, and we are seeing next year what will be the situation accordingly. But for Dubai now, this year we are concentrating on Dubai.
And your subcontractor are listed in your company, or you choose only the people who give you the low price? That's
No, we have regular subcontractors. Some of them are working with the company for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, like that.
For the contractor or in the sale market, always we have to talk about after sale services, the maintenance and the warranty that we give it after we finish the project. So tell me how you manage it.
This is a very important part. We have in-house, there are some divisions in our company. One of the division is like, normally the maintenance will come for the fixtures mostly. So fixture items, we have in-house divisions, which division will look after the maintenance part, whenever we have any complaint or anything.
Sure.
Immediately we are satisfaction. If we will not satisfy the client, we will not get repeated job.
2020, the vision of eco-green or eco-friendly now, it starts.
Green building regulation started, yes.
The people in UAE, do you have any project with eco-green or green building, or still not?
Now all the drawings coming from the municipality or Dubai Development Authority, all are following the green building regulation. So we are also following the green building regulations.
And for the solars and any project with solars, you make for it or no?
No, commercial projects we are doing like
Mm-hmm.
'Hot water system, we are providing solar system.
And mainly our project in Dubai, or we have out of Dubai any project?
Hot water system, we are providing solar system.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Mohammad, we will talk about the challenge. So I have to ask you what the difference between you and your challenger in the market.
See, everywhere there is a competition.
Yeah.
Even in our trade has got more competition because there are a lot of companies in the market. And Alhamdulillah, we are competing by our policy, our control on the pricing.
Contractor, so we have always compared with the timing. Timing important in the business, and the time for contractor is difficult because he deal with many subcontractors. So sometimes the people who will late the subcontract. What you do in this situation, Mr. Muhammad?
See, when the project comes at that stage only, we do a baseline programming. And time to time we are reviewing the program, we do mitigation plans, we prepare the mitigation plan in between. If we are lacking anywhere, we know where to control and how to control the subcontractors.
Very good. Sometimes when I say someone passed in his life, I have to talk about the people who was behind. Your wife, the one who support you, she's your partner, but she always sit in the home. You say she's a housewife.
No, she also support me sometimes, you know. In the beginning stage, I got a lot of support from her. She was coming to the office frequently, and when I am out from the office for the business, she used to look after the office and all. So she also supported me that
we tried to contact you from 1 year back that you are always traveling and busy and you don't have time to be with us, right?
Yes.
So I want to ask you about the timing between your personal life and your business life, how you can manage it. Do you have a time for your family or not?
I have, of course, evening, you know, I have a certain timing which I have to spend with my family. That I don't go for I get an opportunity, I will not, because that time is assigned for my family and I will spare that time. I make sure that I am not engaged anywhere for that time.
So what we have to say for our family?
See, the first thing I will tell you, our main wealth is our family, then the business. But we have to make a balance between both of them, you know. We cannot ignore business and just go for the give time to the family. We have to make a balancing in between.
Very good. Sometimes when I talk about the people who have fair enough experience in this country, so I will ask you about advising people who will come or a newcomer to this country. So what you advise them before they start their own business here?
So it's a very good question. This country is full of opportunity. Even after this corona also, we are expecting that the economy will boom, like compared to other regional country, it will boom much better.
So corona situation, what we was doing at that time and what we find solution for it.
See, our company was working regularly even in the corona crisis also. And we did not stop our work even for a single day.
Yeah.
But of course, we were taking extra precaution. We were doing extra care about the people working in the site, sanitization, protection, all these things we were doing, but we did not stop working.
And how many hours this business take from your personal time, Mr. Muhammad? How many hours you working per day?
That morning I start around 8 o'clock, 8:30. And evening till 7. Till 7.
I open on the website, it mentioned that's 2:30 you close your business.
On Thursday.
Yes, on
but
Thursday.
But see, today is Thursday.
And now I'm here, it's around 3 still working. Yes. So it's always happening or today?
It never happened like that, that I leave by 2:30 on Thursday.
That's very good. Mr. Muhammad, always when someone passes in his life, some people around him who support you. Who support you in your life? Who's the one who can say for him, thank you, you are the one who give me the power to start my own business?
A lot of people came in between. You know, when you are in a journey, you meet so many people. If you stop somewhere and somebody offered you a glass of water, that's also a support, you know, when you are on a journey. So like that, I have met several people in this country who supported it well. Some of our clients, they are supporting very well. Whenever we are in bad situation, they come up, no, wait, we have a project, don't worry, you don't have to worry about it. So these kind of supports we are getting always.
F.A. Bakr, the one who mentioned for us that's the one of the best contractor company on the timing. He says he's a consultant. The consultant I choose always the best. So the trust is hard to be in the market to trust you. So we have to keep our word always. So you train or you lead or you train your people in the company for this part? Or?
It's our staffs have been trained in such a manner that they should take care about the consultant and client and make sure that they are satisfied. At the end, the product they are getting, they should be satisfied. They should be satisfied with your way of dealing. So these are the basic trainings which we give to our staff regularly.
If I want to talk about the company, that's one of her employees reached for 75 years and he's finished his duty here. So it's mean that you take care of your family. So we will say it's your family, your team, your friends. How is the relation you call it between you and them?
See, they are Ishrak is a family and they are the member of the family.
And how many engineers in this family?
We have around 16 engineers. 16.
And the other, all of them workers as a labor?
But no, back office staff is also there for to support the execution team, and then the workers are there.
When I talk about the material and supplier, so you have to choose all of the best supplier and best material. How did you choose your supplier, Mr. Muhammad?
See, there are suppliers associated with us since the beginning. You know, when the company got established, since that time they are associated with the company, and we have full trust in them, and their products are also good. You know, and we are satisfied with them. That's why we continue dealing with them.
We came to your office, I found many books, you know, so you love reading. When I talk about the book of Sheikh Muhammad, My Vision, you say, I know it, and I see many books for Sheikh Muhammad. You have you always reading this book. You have a time for it, Mr. Muhammad?
Whenever I get time, I try to read, you know.
How many books you read for Sheikh Muhammad?
Not complete book, part-wise I have read several stories of and several books of by Sheikh Muhammad, His Highness Sheikh Muhammad.
Sheikh Muhammad, the son of Sheikh Zayed, the father of all UAE, the one who started the first step in this country, and the son of Zayed, they make UAE number one. They follow the step of his leader. Peace and safe country, more than 200 different nationalities, they are walking in the street, so the respect between all of these nationalities. So what we have to say for the leader and government of this UAE?
God bless them, they are our leader, they are our idol. You know, we follow what they are doing, we are following closely, and we try to follow all the law and orders in this country. So we bless them.
Sure. And from our side also we will say thanks for Sheikh Khalifa, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, Sheikh Mohammed bin Raj, and all UAE leaders. And for Mr. Mohammad Tariq Deiaa, we will say to you thank you very much for spending with our team your time, and welcome again of My Vision program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
الكرام من أصال الشعب، الوافي الكرام.